kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Clench. I sound like Elmo or something.
Well, that's actually a really good Elmo. Elmo.
Elmo.
It's French. Welcome back to Reading Pooms.
I'm Eric.
I'm Travis.
Here to show you our clungy pooms.
God.
See, it does make you cringe.
I'm gonna go to
Bring
the
up
fruits.
Yuri.
I'm gonna go to the fruit stand and bite into a nice pomegranate.
A clunchy poom.
Oh my God! Can we just move on?
Oh, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and order a clungy poom and see what they say.
Oh God! I don't want to know.
Who are we gonna show our poem to?
Does it have like peach fuzz on it?
First. Well, we're probably gonna go to
Natsuki.
First, correct?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I had to fight you to get you to do Natsuki things the first time we played this.
Right? And now I love her too. So we're all good.
She's the best.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her pooms yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Her goal. Do you like me, YN?
What? What? I didn't say that.
Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like.
You.
First of all,
Yes? This one word.
19 out of 20 of these lines are amazing.
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this with you in mind.
Right?
When I could have been doing other things.
Ugh.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems?
What? Your what?
Your poems?
Thank you.
I was thinking of a joke and I forgot to say pooms. That's what I had in mind when reading this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. According to R. Moripovich, it was a real humdinger last night and you made me miss it. Like Monica said.
Some lady was scared of olives and he brought out a whole jar of olives.
Yeah, it was wacky.
Ugh. I'm gonna be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Your what?
My poem. You're supposed to show me some dump skin and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what your literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Ugh.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ugh. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you?
No, you mumble when you talk.
I already told you that. You don't have to go announce to the world that you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't really figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Poom. It's like P-U-U-M.
Yeah.
Poom.
Yeah, fine, I guess.
It's a short word. It's over.
Only because mine are gonna make me do if I don't.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
The first poem.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Ah, does that spell something? Yes. McHowp.
Imchukuseps.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that about Imchapowsteps?
I told you that we weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
Liar.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks their writing is gonna be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
And then she just punches you in the face.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about this.
Yeah, I understand.
I totally got your poem.
Something that the eagles can fly.
Yeah,
Right?
I liked the part about the animals.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but it made me fall flat on purpose.
Oh.
It rhymed? I would write it too fast.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
I can't. Everything you say rhymes because it just mumbles together.
Right.
So you did.
Everything ends in it.
Yeah. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
I don't know. The title says you're all at least 18.
Right.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is.
Well,
but
you should probably to some extent.
But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Who's next?
Who should I show my poop to next?
Who cares?
My poop. Yeah, this is Monica. Hi, everyone! Clunch, having a good time so far? Oh, yeah!
Fucking awesome.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better,
I've got a few things.
I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I will keep that in mind. Mini trampolines. Of course, I will be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Naked Thursdays.
I was going to say mini trampolines and getting rid of all bras.
Yeah.
Anyway, want to share your poom with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Clunch.
It's not like Elmo or something.
Well, that's actually a really good Elmo. Elmo.
Elmo.
It's French. Elmo.
Clunge.
We're all a little embarrassed today,
that's
you know?
Yeah.
Elmo. The Mo.
The Mo. I'm the Mo.
But that's sort of barrier
We're just losing everything.
Yeah.
we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my pin.
Mm-hmm.
Herm.
I like it, Clunge.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No, it kind of made me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too.
I didn't copy.
So,
Forget about that line about eagles.
yeah.
So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There are lots of poems, or
Thank
stories
you.
out there that are no more
I
than
just fucking shot daggers at you.
simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long, like yours. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of, I guess. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems.
They might...
They might even be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I guess I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. I'm new. There's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
But the strategy guide.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
There's achievements.
Oh, I understand then.
Right.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
I guess.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident
I just said I don't write very good.
for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
I call it staring into the clunge.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been really putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
I had epiphany.
Epiphany.
It was a great epiphany. It's actually epiphany. No, this was the epiphany.
It's been influencing my pims a bit.
Epiphany?
Yeah. The epiphany. Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day.
Now you know.
Thanks.
And knowing is half the battle.
Thanks for listening.
Oh. Who should I show my pimp to next?
I don't know, either one. Now
Let's
you
just-
get a break from talking.
Yeah, let's just go with Yuri last since
Yeah, we don't want
I think
her.
we did her first last
We
time. Or at
desperately
least we
don't
got
want
her or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a good poem, Clunch.
My poom clunch.
Are you sure it's your first time?
Of course. I'm a poom virgin. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing pooms in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
Don't be a dick.
Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Clunch. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah!
Whoa, did I say that out loud?
And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Yeah!
That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Ha ha
Yay!
Yay!
Now you read my poem too, right?
Your poom.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Oh, that was supposed to be just sleep. Sleepy from my eyes doesn't make sense. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. This is a tie dad.
Stupid son.
I want breakfast.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Yes, you can. Do you want pancakes?
Just a little bit.
There you go.
But I would prefer waffles.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. That's how I did
Because
all.
we spent like 20 minutes figuring out these words.
Yeah, that's how I did all my homework.
Right the last second.
Don't be mean.
I would just do it in the classroom before the
Yeah,
day was
or
out.
that. They usually gave us enough time to do that.
Right.
I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah! I didn't mean to say it. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad pin.
So excited.
It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. You're nice.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. And then I ran to school because I was late and I had the toast hanging out of my mouth.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
I'm like totally an anime girl.
You like those, right?
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
You bet your ass I am.
Oh, yeah!
But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
If I have to.
Who should I show my poem to next?
There should just be a go home.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
This might be the hardest choice I've ever had to make. Yuri. Do. Yuri stares at my poem. A minute passes.
She's gonna hate it.
More than enough time for her to finish reading. Yeah, she probably.
I really
she
like
will.
this one word.
Yeah, this word's all right.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, how do you say stupid?
This one poem is so terrible that I am no longer attracted to you. You wrote.
Give me my book back, please. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Poem. Sorry.
Yeah.
English is my second language, even though I'm English. Why do you ask?
That's me.
Fuck.
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Oh, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. I can't control the volume of my voice when I'm horny.
You're what? Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Your volume went down.
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing... I keep going weirdly more Cockney-ish.
I was going to say, it got a little Scottish there, that tiny bit.
Writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together.
It don't matter.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Natsuki loved it.
Right? Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How? I think you mean based.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
I would not like to hear it. I mean, I'm sorry. Kind of being a dick.
It's going to be all too... the words are going to be too big.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Yeah, it's like a reading club, not a writing club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair arms illuminate beneath the amber glow.
Your hair arms?
Bathing.
What the hell are those?
I will never get over that. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. A hue.
That's teal.
I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Continue.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
Couldn't even read it. I don't know what cursive is.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
It's written on your face. God, I gotta stop writing things on my face.
Why do I keep rubbing everybody's poems on my
Yeah.
face?
Ah! Well, I just don't script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the pimp. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Because I'm here. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What's a strange things to ask?
A hew hew.
A hew, you might say.
Ghosts, they always go hew hew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Clunge.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, and you are kind of an idiot.
I read it very thoroughly.
But remember that poets,
Poots?
often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past,
No, I don't get it.
and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I just thought it was about a ghost. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. All right, well, that's a good place to stop.
Shoo!
Indeed, Clunge. Indeed.
Indeed, Clunge.
Just read everybody's poems, first poems.
Yeah, it was great.
Now it's time for everybody to...
How do I, get to... Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's weird. There's not actually like a pause menu.
I have to press the start button.
Oh, I see. So it is kind of a pause menu.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
We did it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
4 episodes down.
Mm-hmm.
20-something more to go, probably.
Probably quite a bit, yeah.
Maybe more, because there's more scenes now, so... I'm excited, actually.
Me too.